The fact that it said it's for all skin types kind of has me like, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Savannah and in today's video we're going to be doing a Colourpop foundation and concealer review. So I have this new Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation and then the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. So if you guys are interested to see how this foundation and concealer from Colourpop work, keep on watching. And before we get into the review, just make sure you guys take a moment to hit the subscribe button and also make sure that you hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload from me. So I picked these up from Ulta. I did it through the app because you can order from Ulta and then just pick it up and leave, which is probably the best for me because I'll spend all my money in there if I walk around. They also have this feature where it scans your face and tells you what your foundation shade should be. And it actually did it for this. It didn't match me in this one. It was trying to match me in one that was lighter. But I looked up some reviews from other people and I was like, I feel like that's gonna be a little bit too light for me. So I went a shade down and I'm hoping that this works. So I have the shade Dark 155 Warm. And there are also 29 other options. So I love that they have a nice color range for everybody. So hopefully you can find your shade. This foundation retails for $16, which to me for drugstore foundation, it is kind of expensive. But if you look at the higher end foundations, they typically start at about $35 and up. So it's not that bad if you're balling on a budget, which I am. So on the box, it says that this foundation is ideal for all skin types. I am a combination skin type, meaning I have dry and oily skin. This also has hyaluronic acid, which is known to hydrate your skin. And then it says it has coconut water. It says that it's dermatologist tested, it's oil free, and that it is vegan, which is amazing. So it says, this is a hydrating foundation with skin perfecting, medium buildable coverage for natural, healthy looking skin. I love how that sounds. So I typically like to use a medium to full coverage foundation. I like that it is medium coverage. I'm hoping that it's buildable. I usually do 2 layers of foundation, so we'll see. Comes in a nice pretty bottle. This is 1 fluid ounce. So, and it comes with a pump, which we love. Let me just squirt it. I don't like how that sounded.
Oh, you nasty.
So this is the consistency of the foundation. I'm just gonna put a little bit here. Whoa, that was a lot of it. I'm just gonna put some here. I really didn't mean to put that much. It looks kind of too yellow in a way, but maybe once you blend, it'll be fine. Let's see. I feel like I need a little bit more warmth in there, but actually when I blend it out, it's not too bad. So I think this color is gonna work for me, which is good. It is kind of like more of a runny consistency. So before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face. Y'all already know, if you're not new here, I love the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizing Sunscreen, SPF 30. I love this. I need to buy some more because I'm about to run out. And I did my eyebrows off camera because nobody has time to watch that process. But if you guys are interested in knowing what I used the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And then I carved out my brows with the Becca, I forgot the name of it, but with the Becca concealer. And I like it because it's like thick and it grips. And I feel like it just allows me to really carve out my brows the way that I want. Honestly, it's kind of hot, so I think I'm gonna put my hair up. I'm gonna put on some lip balm. This is the Lip Luxe Essential Lip Care Honey Kiss from Mizzy Cosmetics. And I'll link everything down below. I love this lip balm, it's so good. and it smells amazing. Now I'm going to prime my face, and today I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. This is really good if you have oily skin. I feel like it just really grips your makeup. Now that my face is all hydrated and primed, it's time to go in with the foundation. So to apply it, I am going to be using a sponge. This is my Real Technique sponge. I love this. I typically like to apply foundations with a sponge. I feel like it just gives it a flawless application. But like I always say, if you guys want the most fullest coverage as possible, definitely use a brush. And I feel like with this foundation, you can do either or. So let's go in, see what it does. So I'm gonna do a pump, a full pump, and let's see what that gets us. I feel like a little goes a long way with this, because y'all saw earlier when I tried to swatch it, I was kind of struggling. Oh, I forgot to color correct. But you know what? Actually, it's kind of good that I didn't color correct. So let's see if it covers up. I have hyperpigmentation around my mouth, which is very normal for women of color, so don't feel ashamed. I also have really dark circles around my eyes, and that's just been forever since I could remember. It's blending in really good, I think. And then also, I wasn't so upset that it was a little light initially because it'll probably oxidize. So then I feel like it'll just even out. It's pretty good. It is definitely, it's definitely a medium coverage because it's not covering everything. Because I have a lot of like acne scars right here in this area, and they're still peeking through, but it's definitely evening out my skin tone. This is very creamy, so the fact that it said it's for all skin types kind of has me like, I'm not sure. Because if you're straight up oily, then I don't know. This feels very creamy, but maybe once you set it, it'll be fine. Definitely think if you have dry skin, you'll love this formula. So this is what one layer of the foundation looks like. It's definitely giving me natural glow, which it said it would. It's definitely giving me light to medium coverage because I can definitely still see my little acne scars. I don't think it really covered up my hyperpigmentation too much. That's why I love full coverage. So I'm gonna see if I can build this up to full coverage. So I'm gonna go in with another pump. So this is just one pump of foundation. So let's see what 2 pumps do. From what I can see right now, it looks like the foundation is definitely buildable because with the second layer, I'm definitely seeing more coverage. However, if you're looking for full coverage, this won't do it. I can still see my acne scars peeking through. It's not as bad, but if you're a person that really loves like a full beat, full face, I don't think that this foundation is gonna do it for you. But it didn't say that it's full coverage, it said that it's medium coverage. So if you're looking for medium, light to medium coverage, and you want it to just look really natural and glowy, then it's pretty good so far for that. This would probably be a foundation that I would use to run errands with, like if I just want to even out my skin tone. I'm not necessarily going for a full beat face. This is, I feel like, a foundation that I would go for. This is what the foundation looks like with 2 layers, and this is 2 pumps. So now we're gonna move on to the concealer, which I have all my foundation fingerprints on. Let's see. So on the concealer, I'm hoping that this is the right shade because again, I just chose this off of the Ulta website and just ordered it to go. Why can't I talk? So this is the shade Dark 180 in. Oh, this looks darker than the concealer, than the foundation. This actually looks darker than the foundation, which usually I like to go a shade or 2 up from the foundation, but this is what it looks like. It's 0.30 ounces, so it's pretty small. This is what the applicator looks like. This concealer, you have 27 color options, which is amazing. It says a long wearing, full coverage, creamy concealer infused with hydrating ingredients for natural, fresh finish. Okay, so it says that it's supposed to give me full coverage, so I'm hoping it'll cover up these dark circles. I'm kind of nervous because again, I feel like it's a little bit darker than my foundation, but we'll see, it might work out. So ooh, this is not the right shade, y'all. This is way too red. Can y'all see that? This ain't it, sis. And that's my fault. I picked the wrong shade, so. But I'm still gonna use it because I just want to see what kind of coverage it gives for the sake of the video. But yeah, this is definitely not my shade. It's too dark and it's way too red. Just see how this performs. But I definitely am gonna have to exchange this for a different shade. It's blending out really nice. I don't feel like this is full coverage. I can definitely still see my dark circles popping through, which I don't like. I don't appreciate that. So I honestly would not say that this is full coverage. I feel like it's medium coverage. I wish it was less creamy. Like, I like it to be creamy, but I want it to have some grip to it. Not really a fan of this, not gonna lie to you. This is what it looks like with the foundation and the concealer. I have not set my face yet. I do think that I'm gonna go in with a different concealer that actually matches me. So, but I wanted to show you guys this concealer for the sake of the video and the sake of the review. Okay, beauties, I'm back with my full face of makeup on. So I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion on this Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. Okay, so I love that they have a full color range so everyone can hopefully find their shade. I think that's so important these days, and if you're not being all inclusive, then like, what the hell are you doing? So I love that. Now, I have combination skin, so combination of oily and dry. This is a very hydrating. I mean, it says it on the box. It's got hyaluronic acid, which is all about hydration, and it definitely gives you a glow. Like, even if I set my face with powder and I still see the glow coming through. So for someone who has combination or oily skin, I don't think that you're gonna like this. So would I buy this foundation again? No, only because of my skin type. I would only recommend this foundation to people who have normal to dry skin. Otherwise, I think it's just gonna be a little bit too dewy for you. Like, if you have natural oils peeking through already, you don't need more. The concealer is just a straight up no for me. Like, it said that it was gonna be full coverage, and I know I did not get the right shade, so that part was my fault. But I was just looking at the coverage of it, and it was just too creamy. It was so creamy that I felt like it just wasn't gonna give you that full coverage that you needed, and it didn't. So I don't like that it said it's full coverage, and to me, it clearly was not. That is just my opinion. If you're looking for a lightweight concealer and you have dry to normal skin, I think that's something you could work with. But if you have oily or combination skin and you're actually looking for a full coverage concealer, it's not gonna do the job, okay? So overall, I do like this concept that Colourpop has with the hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid has been like a buzzword in the beauty world. I feel like everyone's putting that in it, CBD and all that good stuff. So I like the idea of it, but for someone with my skin type, this collection I don't think is geared towards someone like me. Now, the foundation, I can deal with it. Would it be my everyday go-to full coverage glam foundation? No. I did put on a second layer to see if I could get it to full coverage, which it did add more coverage, but was it full coverage? No. So I hope that this review helped you guys know if you should purchase this or not. I know these days finances are kind of hard for people, and I want to just share more drugstore affordable foundations and things with you guys. If you guys want me to start reviewing more foundations, let me know in the comments down below. If you have not already, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure you also hit that bell so you never miss another video from me. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so more people can see it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.